Okay, I think we should be all set to go now. Hello everybody, my name is David. You can call me Kieran and welcome back in. Today we are continuing our little journey amongst in .hack.gu. I've been doing a lot of grinding off camera, not grinding as in like leveling and such, because we're still about the same level as we were last time. I don't know if I did anything combat related. All I remember is driving. So much driving. Y'all don't know how much driving I've been doing in the past, like, day and a half, day and some chain. But nonetheless, we've done a lot of driving, and honestly, we're gonna still wait to turn in the bike challenge stuff. Reason being is that I still don't actually really have all of them done. Like all the courses. I have course, I believe, 3 done, and I have course 1 done. So we still need 2, 4, and 5. And that's what we're starting off the stream today. Just to kind of ease back into things as we're proceeding on our way through .hack. And I wish passing was a little easier to find. But yes, we are going to go ahead and actually do path 2. Or course 2. Man, I'm just bad. So pretty much what we're kind of working with here is that I actually don't know the alleged route in full. So we are just going to we're just kind of winging it a little bit today, which honestly isn't that big of a deal. So come on. Oh no, I ran out. Okay, so I need to beat this in like 9 seconds. I think that's doable with the bike that I have on now. Seems like the bike that I have on currently. I'm gonna cut this corner immediately. Grab 2. We were only able to grab 2 there. That sucks. How do you get this in 9? And also, welcome on in, Defender. How do you get this in 9 seconds? I don't even know the vision. So like, nope, that's definitely not it. But yes, things are going well. Pretty much we are doing, like I said, the biking mini game for this course. And I'm still not sure what the optimum route is for course 2. I can only imagine. I might need to study the map a little bit because I'm actually not sure. But yeah, no worries. I know that life gets, like, everyone pretty busy. Okay, I want to look at the map real fast. So if we go straight ahead, I think the thing is that we don't actually want to loop around in full. I think we want to go up, commit to a direction, and then maybe U-turn almost instantaneously. That's the only way I could think of reasonably doing this. Of course, like, that's the concept, but obviously do the concept better, you know? So if we do the concept better, I think we got something. That was not a clean break. But I did beat somebody. Yeah, I'm not even sure how the yeah, I actually have no clue how to actually do this faster. Maybe it's after boosting and hitting, I just turn. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the vision. I really don't. I guess if I hit the main point. That's so slow. Oh yeah, no, not at all. For this minigame, no. I feel like the completion music is more in line with like what to expect. And I ran out of boost. So, okay. I think I have. It's weird that immediately U-turning seems to be the correct play. That doesn't feel correct. But it could be the play. I went up 3 rankings. Okay. Yeah, I'm very curious about how they get this to 9 seconds. Like, I am getting faster. But I also don't want to spend the entire day, you know. Thank you, Haseo. That was so bad. No, but I think turning right's a bad call. But I've given myself the opportunity to try to figure this out. I think I am gonna, just so we're not sitting here forever. Dot hack bike missions course 2. All right, what is the alleged legit? Am I just bad? Okay, yes. Okay, I have the strat. I am just bad. So, It's not so it's not follow the chims, because the following the chims I think gives me like 15 seconds. But like, no, because like literally you're supposed to like cut this corner and then be able to like loop back around almost near perfect. So it's that turn is very tight. All right, because yeah, I'm supposed to basically turn and be able to like basically reverse and then go back this way. I think, do you guys see the vision? I did that very sloppily, but do you guys see the vision? Okay, that was a little bit better. I ran out of boost. And I got a cow stomach. Thank you. I keep coming into it the wrong way. But yeah. Not an easy one to do correctly. Okay. Oh, there's a couple more tries and then we can switch over to like a different course. So I do want to knock these out first. Hey, Alex, how are you doing? We are just figuring out this like race course thing, and it is not the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Ah, okay. I knocked this time down even further. That's probably been our best run so far. Oh, fun! Is it a new like commander deck or something? Or is it just like standard? I went over too far. All right, I can do this. I'm like so close yet so far. And I've been shaving off a couple seconds every attempt, so I'm not... Ooh, 2 commanders. All right, what you got? Any of the any fun new Strixhaven? Oh, that would have been... Oh, I just found out how to U-turn. Ooh. Now those are... Now that's fun. I know that I've seen a lot of Kefka decks come up like recently. So if I cut this... Okay, I can't cut that corner actually like... Yeah, I see the vision. Like it's coming to me in a dream. I just found out how to U-turn. I've been doing all these challenges without knowing how to U-turn. So then I think I'm supposed to like U-turn into it. So almost. The vision is there. Because that would explain how people are like turning wider in like. Because they maintain boost. Because it is very safe to maintain boost in this. But it is very possible that I don't have the speed for this yet, because I have some of your rewards for... Yeah. So some of your rewards for getting this far with the bike missions are more bike parts. So that's why I'm like, I could always go and customize my part. All right, 10:56. Okay, I need to actually practice that. If I can get that U-turn perfect, then I should be good. But U-turning also may slow me down too much, so that may not be the correct option. Oh, you got it too. Can't be serious. That was whack. I hit. So you can't drive in the water. The water acts like an invisible wall. So I'm like, You guys ever feel like I sound like a thwomp whenever I make a noise like that? What even happened there? Did y'all see that? That was cursed. Ah, 1066. Possibly? Because yeah, I sent Kel the video that I'm referring to that did this legit. There's a glitch way to do it, but I was trying to avoid doing any glitches if I didn't have to. Because yeah, the only downside to using the U-turn is that I don't necessarily maintain my brake that easily. So I need to learn how to do like I need to learn how to do those tighter turns. But I will also say the only reason I was able to get through rank 1 and 3 kind of easily damn 1060. The only reason I was able to get through those low so yeah, I don't think the U-turn's the way because it still, I think it slows me down too much. Even though it gets me that turn, it slingshots me forward, which is good. But I just don't think that's where the money is. I have no idea why Histeo did that. Oh, the IMAX, not the IMAX re-release, but welcome on in, by the way. How are you doing? I am very half tempted to do another course though. And come back and let this be my nemesis for a little bit. Because yeah, if I could find a better way to do that turn, then I should be golden. I'm gonna watch, actually, I can show that, actually. Let me see. Okay, so it's this display. Just so that way y'all know that I'm not completely insane. So the game music's still gonna go. YouTube's muted, but yeah. Let's all take a look and enjoy my recommended algorithm. So he goes straight. So I think maybe I'm cutting that corner a little too sharp. I want to see how he does that turn. Yeah, so he's getting it already on the he's getting it on the turnaround. I hope that makes sense. Okay, like that makes sense in the video. It's not making sense in the brain. And I think that that's going to be the real challenge here. No worries. I always like having the options available for people to go to either or. Yeah, that's such a weird one. That's such a weird turnaround. But also his stage looks a little different from mine. I feel like I have that, because I don't feel like I have that. He doesn't have that little bump. Right where I think you're supposed to do the turn. Oh, that hitbox is disgusting. Wait. Wait. You guys saw that, right? That, did y'all see, like, there was like that little gap? Because yeah, I feel like I don't have enough of a handling stat to do that type of turn. Because unfortunately, if I bonk that wall, it does. Like, the attempt's done. If someone is sitting there hacking the map for a side quest to a super niche, and I missed it. So it feels like whenever you boost, the hitbox actually on Joseo's bike is like crazy. I'll give myself like 3 to 5 more minutes of attempts, and then we can move on to at least another stage. So honestly, I'm actually gonna not worry too much about the time this go around. I just want to see how to. Obviously, I'm not boosted, which is not helping. So I'm gonna grab some boost. I need to practice. Why am I? That's such a bizarre turn to me. That's actually so weird. Maybe I can break there, maybe? Just to make sure that I actually hit the turn correctly. Oh, but then I run out of boost. Huh. Nah. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna travel to our at-home. And this is part of the reason why I called this stream on at least YouTube's end Speed Racer.
Hey, bro.
But yeah, you guys can see how often I've been grinding this. But yeah, we maxed out all the runs. So we got the Shiguri engine and the Biker's Charm. And then we got a whole bunch of stat enhancing things for however many chim-chims that I got. So I technically completed the campaign, and I got the trophy for it just now. However, I don't have all the bike parts, which I believe is probably a separate trophy in on its own. So yeah, the Kurosame engine's probably going to be the one that stays, keeps our speed decent at everything. The Hagane armor, oh my goodness. Not only does it look sick, but like, and then the title muffler. Okay, maybe I was sleeping on some stuff for this poor bike. And while we're here, let's go to the Book of 1000. Okay, no worries. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I really do. All right. Hear me out, y'all. We got even more speed on the vehicle now. And we'll do this in the daytime. Cause that like, there shouldn't be a notable difference. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, I was making it harder on myself. Cause yeah, it's not there. Not all courses are built the same, confirmed. Yeah, not all courses are built the same. That's so whack. Okay. Now knowing that not all tracks are built the same, which is some dog water, by the way. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I did that a little bit better. What if the U-turn track works now? It could be the U-turn strat now. I'm gonna try it. I did too early. And now I'm driving in a panic circle. So the U-turn strat might work. Okay, I'm seeing the vision. sometimes I hate doing challenges mini games like this, because there's a part of me that's like addicted, for lack of a better term. And I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, grrr. Of course, I didn't make contact. I'm gonna squeeze this game by like the throat. I'm not like, I didn't hit it. The hitbox played me dirty. All right. If I just don't bonk into that wall, I can do it. How many of y'all believe in me? Because I believe in me. No! Smash the wall again. So I got it down to 950. That's not bad. If I don't bonk that wall, I think I have it. It's knowing how much break I can get away with. No! 936. Not. You're not supposed to tell them about the script scale. You're not supposed to. Now put it away before I have to go say hi to the kittens. You remember what happened last time? I nicked the corner. This is a threat this time. All right. I braked for a little too long. Yeah, because once I lose my boost, it's over. Because so I guess for some context, the issue that I'm kind of actively running into, right, is that I am struggling with understanding how long I actually am supposed to brake there. I didn't mean to U-turn, but U-turn was the only way I was going to even attempt to salvage that run. It's crazy how, like, tight the game wants you to, like, perform these. We're just going to restart. That run doesn't get to be finished. Neither does this one. I swear. I swear, I've been learning, I promise. God, doesn't even matter. I was like holding, I want you guys to know, I was holding on to that brake for like dear life. That's crazy. It's like I have to start braking before I even... So... I wish I had one of those like controller input things so you guys can see exactly what I'm dealing with. Because maybe I'm just being a goofball. No! I don't know if I'm just slowing down too much or like... So let's see. I didn't even hit brake that time. That was just actually a skill issue. So I made a bit of a mistake there. Okay. I'm learning a little bit more about how the U-turn works this run. So, one of the things that I did just learn just now, regardless of how long that I hold down the control stick to do the U-turn, Paseo will commit to the Paseo will commit to the full motion. But it's very weird how, like, depending on what direction you're going in, like, moving the control stick down doesn't always have Haseo commit to the... Doesn't always have Haseo commit to the motion. It's almost like he needs to be, like, at a specific speed. It almost feels like. Because if he's too fast, then, he'll, like, almost ignore the command, it feels like. But if he's too slow, he'll end up doing it early, not when I want him to. So then, do I want to be maybe more leftward, maybe? Wait, why did you you turn to the So he U-turned to the left there, and I'm trying to understand this U-turn. Because while I can just turn directly, $9.50. Because yeah, turning directly works. I'm just sloppy at it. Because bopping that wall gets me the 10 seconds. Not bopping it gives me some variable between like 9:30 and 9:40. I'd probably be more generous and say like 9:50. Because that causes me to lose my boost and my car doesn't have enough natural speed to make up the difference. And I'm low-key like mad about it. I'm not actually like viscerally upset, because my stubbornness is powering my spite is powering my drive to continue grinding this out. I think you guys know the feeling of having your life be powered by pure spite. So I'm not particularly worried. You know what sucks? Also, I think half the time, just clearing is actually faster than stopping the bike and restarting. $9.63. So that's where I'm at with U-turns, right? So if I had to take a guess on when I would start the U-turn versus the brake, I'm getting 963 consistently with the U-turn. It's because as soon as I change the angle, I actually don't entirely know when to... How am I just... I'm just consistently hitting 963. That's cursed. Okay, I will take 950. That is a slightly better time. And sorry, I looked off to the side and I realized that I was clipping and I was like, ooh, I might be yelling into the mic a little too much. we're getting closer. Okay. We're getting closer, which means that we're getting better. You see, I'm trying to understand why his bike sometimes does that. And I think I might have figured it out. I think I figured it out, Gal. I think I figured it out. So the vision that I have, like, you know, my big brain, it's what's it called? My big old brain. Come on. So why did you drift to the left there? Can we talk about that for a second? Because when I pull my control stick down, I have no agency on the direction that Haseo turns. And I wouldn't mind going like left. If he being Haseo, like, still hit the chim. Now, out of curiosity, because I think I might cook. Y'all, I think I might cook. Because, oh no. So I was just gonna say, why don't I just go this way? Because it's effective. To me, the distance shouldn't really matter all that much, but it might just be the cutting of the corner on the left. See? He drifts to the left. Why do you do that? Okay. I have the muscle memory of this stage. Yeah, him U-turning to the left really like screws you up. So, all right. Now we're at 956. I don't mind anything over 9. I think is like making an eyeball twitch. So I can consistently do this. Hitting, that's so annoying. I hate that hitting a wall, invisible or not, like makes you lose your whole boost. I figured that I was possibly cutting that corner a little too sharp, but I'm free. But yeah, see, we got the Kurogane armor. No. I don't want to see this stage anymore. It took an hour, but we did it. So, I do have in my notes, the Kurogane armor is like one of the best pieces of armor for the bike. So, I'm gonna put that on. And then from there, I can't really make, I already have the other, like, considered ideal pieces for the bike. Because, yeah, Kirasame engine, the Kurogane armor. Yeah. And then the title muffler. So ideally, and I understand why it's the Kurogane armor, is because it gives a +1 to all bike parameters in addition to what it already offers. Like, my bike looks so goofy is not the right word. But I think without the front piece from the other piece of armor, I think it just looks like silly. All right. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Well, because you have to, like, whoever made this course is diabolical, because what is this? Keeping, what is that? Oh. I didn't mean to almost beat it on my first try. I honestly, I don't even really care about driving sloppy then. Guys. Guys. What do you mean? I beat course 4 on my first try. I mean, my second try. What do you mean? I'm just trying to understand it. Oh, I made a mistake there. That's lack of course familiarity there. Okay, that is lack of course familiarity acting there. I wonder if I'm supposed to hit the king and then... All right, under 17 seconds. And guys, I spent an hour on course 2. I spent an hour on course 2. And you're telling me. So if I beat 4, I beat 3. Okay. Whatever. Let's save the game. Because that is something I don't want to do again until we get to volume 3. I don't want to do that again until I go to volume 3. We literally burnt the first hour just race driving. So then I think what I'm going to do is that I am going to switch tires. I'm going to switch tires because there is a special ability on one of them that I really want. So we have the option of doing the hazy tires or the night tires. I'm opting for the night tires because a big thing that I want to kind of address, right, is the issue of how I'm not able to easily I'm not very easily able to. That's slow, but I'm not very easily able to knock into larger mobs. So the fact that I can do that now is nice. So now that we can actually continue with the story, let's invite Syllabus and Gaspard. And the reason why I wanted to do that was because we have a beginner text and a beginner book. We also have Word of Spirit, which I am going to use both on Haseo. We're still wearing that armor that drains our SP. So we definitely could use as much SP as physically possible. Didn't I just see Kitty Ladle? Then Isolda. Okay. So for right now, I think I'm actually gonna put on the scythe and have the scythe take both beginner items to kind of just bring it back up and try to keep the weapons on like a relatively similar playing field. With that said, I apologize for the biking that take as long as it did. But it's not bad. It wasn't like the worst thing on planet Earth, but it made me a little sad. All right, so they actually do want us to be 65 for this, so we are actually falling a little bit behind in levels.
All right, let's go do our best, Haseo.
Syllabus. He looks the same as he usually does.
So weirdly enough, I found a bit like it's a subtlety, there that I think I picked up on. So when he said, let's do this Aseo, there was like, it was a very faint change in tone that really kind of really put it into perspective for me. That he's not like maybe feeling as cheery. And like I said, sometimes people are allowed to have their off days. So we shouldn't freak out too bad. Oh, yeah, the Chim Chims are not here.
No Chim Chims.
That's
Wow, they're gone.
interestingly concerning.
For now, let's look for an area with Chim.
But this quest might be a little interesting. Are there monsters around? Yes, there are. So we got the steam goblins, which I believe were weak to our sights before. And I'm really feeling that quick Rengeki going. But I guess with the steam goblins, obviously they're weak to the dual blades, as we can kind of see, or at least they match up to the dual blades. I believe so. We can't put on the lit honeysuckle yet, but once we do, we're finally gonna have have like a direct upgrade to compared to these Ripper blades from Volume 1.
No Chim Chims here either.
This makes me think of the Mary Celeste.
What the heck is the Mary Celeste? I swear. Making up. I was saying, almost like you're making up stuff on me. So now here comes the interesting decision here. Normally for a lot of these story dungeons, it technically is probably going to be a little bit better for me to go out of my way to get the treasure chest to kind of continue unlocking more worlds. That way, when it comes to some of the later game areas, I'm not sitting there like panicking is not the correct word, but the right idea. Because I mean, because it's not the end of the world if I don't get the word. But the Steam Gunners are easy enough to get a surprise attack on, so I really shouldn't be running into any issues with... Oh, do you need this, Gaspard? No, you don't. Okay, so let's see. We do want to head up and grab the other two treasure chests, and obviously we don't have to take every single fighting encounter. We just want to make sure that we get at least a beat. And I'm glad that there isn't like true mimics in this game. It's just like, haha, I have guns. Because mimics would not do my soul very good. So yeah, we could take the fight of those Steam Gunners up ahead, and I might, just to try to get to level 66 ASAP. Okay, they're walking this way, so let me go ahead and wait for them to turn.
You're open.
And that's what we call being patient and waiting for the surprise attack. So there is a world where actually I was supposed to put the chain attacks on the dual blades to really dive into their identity as like the more combo centric weapon. But the other reason why I'm doing this is because Syllabus and Gaspard also need levels. Not necessarily because they're taking a front row in the story, but because well, since it's because we're taking a backseat in the story, that I want to make sure that their levels still stay within relative range. So if they get to like level 62 or 63 here, then that would be ideal.
All right, here goes. That was perfect timing.
All right, so we got the plasma blade. This is going to take them out very, very quickly. I did that. There's a specific reason why there is a specific reason why I didn't try too hard with the like button mashing. But yeah, once they're in the 62, 63 range, I don't think we'll have to worry about them too much during our remainder time here. So I hope that makes enough sense. All right. Looks like we are not in the... We are in the bottom-most floor. I'm going to use the Spirit Talisman to kind of offset the... thing. We got a Scorpion here, as well as a Strange Mask. None of them saw us, so that sounds like an easy invade to me. Oh, right. I forgot these guys are weak to the sight. But yeah, pretty much you guys can already see that the talisman's already doing a lot of work in trying to keep our maintained maintained SP count. One more encounter, and then we'll actually be able to use our new weapons that we got with Recode. So yeah, if this was last Recode, we would probably be like, honestly, probably like 68. You guys understand how much, like, I've turned the XP down to get 0.7 of what we are supposed to get. So for those of you playing around wondering, like, how am I so underleveled? This is the primary reason as to why. So now I do want to make sure and try to, be mindful. The goal is to get these last 2 treasure chests before completing the, Don't turn towards me. Got it. So this is a tap and hold sword, which I don't mind them, but I would love to put chain attack on the sword and like get something going there. Yeah. We can finally take off the Ripper Blade. And now we have the Lit Honeysuckle. What a name for a twin blade, by the way. Alright. So, all in all, I feel like you can honestly get away with using like most weapon types in this game without too much hassle. Because it's almost like... It's actually like not too bad. Because even if you're using like in an optimal weapon combination, it still doesn't feel like all that bad to use. And that is something that I can appreciate for this game. So yeah, now that we don't have the region going for us anymore, we're probably going to start seeing a little bit of a downtick in our SP, but we shouldn't need to be here much longer, here being the area. My guess is that our source of all our Chim Chim problems are over here. Oh. Didn't like that. Yeah, didn't like that. So, what area have we not fully explored yet? He's gonna be so sad if it actually like triggered the regular encounter trigger for a moment. Honestly, I also don't really care what Gaspard uses as far as like magic spells go, just as long as he's using some magic. Wait, these weapons are cute. They're the same archetype as the Ripper Blades, but I ultimately do feel like Haseo's original weapons were likely to be best. Is that a Chim Assassin? Has the Chim Assassin been taking out all the Chim Chims?
You won't get away.
And why does this guy feel Master Roshi coded?
You will become part of my collection.
Goodness.
Collecting Chim Chims are so much fun. I just love it.
Thank you.
What's this? What are you? Don't get in my way!
So this guy was kidnapping the Chim Chims? Let's get him!
Didn't know that that was like kidnapping the Chim Chims is something that we actually had to worry about. Oh, he's fast. So he's running in a circle, so we kind of gotta play the corner kicking game.
Stop! Please don't kick me anymore!
Well, then you should have been causing problems for the Chim Chims to begin with, you dummy.
I'll give back all the Chim Chims, I promise! Please!
No, you don't even get to finish your thought.
Now we just have to report back to the quest shop.
Because what was that? So yeah, did just enough to get a B. All right. So I really do hope that that was enough to kind of have syllabus feel like a touch better. I hope there wasn't any additional dialogue there. Okay, there allegedly wasn't. All my spin indigos? God. Wait, did I enhance my other thing yet? Yes, I have. Everything else I still can't enhance just quite yet. And it still unfortunately looks like my Yeah, it still unfortunately looks like my black armor is still gonna be holding strong for still some more time. So think I'll do that. I'll keep that for pie. And then the rough steel. And then I can probably do some merging off camera just to keep the flow going. All right, who else are we missing? There's a guy named Rice running around here. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much for the raid, Fallen Knights. How was your stream? Right now we are in between of two kind of quests at the moment. So we just finished doing a quest with Syllabus and Gaspard, and now we are about to probably log off of the world in just a moment. What were you playing previously? Because I know that there's some people who are playing something like this, like I do, and the other people who are just coming on in and say hi. Oh, I realized that because of my grinding on the bike missions. We have 300. How bad did I lose? Oh. That's actually not bad. That's almost like a 50-50. All right, let's see if we got any lines from a lot of these different cards. We did get one. So we got Haseo, the Terror of Death, Decapitation of Oath, yeah, oh, that's so cool. Like I said, still have not done any research on Crimson Versus whatsoever. I just wanted to check in because there's so many. Got it. No worries. I've been loving Slay the Spire too. I've been taking a little bit of a break because I was playing it a lot. And we finally got the Chim Kicker quest line. So that's going to be pretty good to do in a little bit. Aw. I'm happy that we helped Syllabus feel better. We still haven't been using Puros for a while, so I will send him the thing. All right, no worries, Fall Knights. Once again, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. All right, CC Corp. So we are fighting Nala's team in the semifinals.
Nala is our opponent for the semifinal. I'm gonna invite Adelie and Alcade to go register for the tournament with me at the arena counter.
But is Adelie back? Because she was doing the hospital specialist, right? We gotta be kind of a little bit careful about that. Because if she's not back yet, then we might be in trouble. So before we push forward, you guys already know what it is. So we actually don't have any new NPCs here. So I think I do want to do a quick little check-in with all of our campaigns before we go into the semifinals. It shouldn't take me that long to do. So there's 6 people, and I did not read like all of their names. I only read, to be honest with y'all, I only read Toa, T-O-W-A. And there's Chobi and Heavenly Flower here as well. So, Chobi we got. And then we needed Heavenly Flower, I think is what it said. Oh yeah, and Toa. And then all we'll need now is Heavenly Flower. Who may be around here. Alright. We got everyone that we needed here, so let's go ahead and use our bike to kind of just to quickly get around town. Now, this is where the lucky animal quest line is. I don't believe I've actually kicked any lucky animals since the last time I checked in. But really, the person I'm here for is you. So we actually got through 2 of the requirements, which he gave us a lot of those spell magic things that to be honest, I don't really care for, but I appreciate. We haven't seen any of the Steamy Boy either in a little while, so I don't think that that's as necessary. So let's go over, going ahead to Chim Chim Kicker Guy's house. I think I've kicked a good amount of chims, but maybe not a perfect amount. All right. So I don't think I've ran into any chim crap. Oh, you boosted up to 1,000 this time. Okay. I see you. Alrighty. I don't think we need to do any additional preparation. Adley's a little bit underleveled, but Alcade is not. Or at least not drastically underleveled. So I think, personally, that we should be good to start the semifinals. Because slowly, we're gonna get to a point where all the characters who are tied to towns, we're gonna slowly hit the point where we have spoken to all of them. So that is something that I would like to also bring attention to and to keep in mind. So pretty much for this area, because we haven't been in Lumina Cloth too often, we could actually afford to just kind of almost just talk to everybody that we see here. Yeah, because there are some people here who are basically like dedicated PvPers. And honestly, I haven't kept count of how many people who I've spoken to. I know I needed to talk to like 8 people, but I do not remember how many 8 people are. All right, all right, and I spoke with everybody. Now comes the fun part, the semifinal. But just in case things are gonna get, spicy, I'm going to quickly check the timer real fast. Come on, technology, work with me here. And okay, perfect. I'm going to step away really quick, and then we'll actually continue on with the semifinals. So I almost lost my water bottle cap, and that would have sucked because I was making like a flavored drink, and I was just using my water bottle because that makes sense. And it was just, and then my water bottle just went missing for a little bit, and I was like, wait, no, not the water bottle. All right. I think the semifinal tournament is going to be interesting because I didn't realize, like, remember, it is Nala's team, so a lot of moon trees just in here. So Nala is a Lord Partisan, but he's also level 65. We're actually above his level for once. We have our Lit Honeysuckle equipped. And before I forget, I do have a new thing for Adelie. We could give her the Wild Robe, which would improve her stats. I'm thinking the anti-seal might be more important. At the end of the day, she's a healer. So we want to make sure that she's in a position to be comfortable. See, I could give Alkaid the Ripper Blades, but I think that for one, those should stay to Haseo. But
So do you often talk
there's
with
no
Nala?
upgrade. Not like a direct upgrade for her.
No, not really. We're in different units, so we don't get many chances.
Nala. There's no telling what he's thinking. Better not let my guard down.
Wonder if he might let us win.
We've trained together. I know we can take on anybody without a problem. Two?
Together.
Yeah, together.
Yeah, it was while you were gone.
That, Haseo?
We just, you know.
Why is Haseo being so awkward about it?
Doing while I was off getting better.
Well, come on. You couldn't log in, right? So
We did some really hot, super secret training. Just the two of us.
Not the super hot, not the really hot super secret training. This is the one line that I've been waiting for this entire volume.
Haseo, is that true?
well, you see,
It is true, isn't it?
yeah.
I see. Well, isn't that just fantastic?
Hey now, don't go getting yourself all worked up by jumping to conclusions.
That's so
I want you
funny.
to know, I'm really glad to have met the two of you.
Alkaid.
What? Is that a death flag?
Hey, it's time. Come on, let's go.
You know, half the time whenever somebody says that, I'm just like, hello?
Moontree's 4th unit leader. Can't ask for a more worthy opponent than that.
It's the semi-final round of the Holy Palace Tournament. Our guest is the legendary Arena Emperor, Antares. Playing online games too much makes my better
So,
half mad.
which arena? Well, I guess he must have forsaken his thing to
Here they come,
participate in the other.
Reapers, the undeniable favorites
He
of the
forsake the
tournament.
thing to participate in the
Their
thing.
existence is almost illegal. Once again, the Scythe of the Reaper is hungry for the taste of new blood. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Team Haseo. He's come far, this one has. Has the little chick turned into a hawk? And here's a challenger, the 4th unit leader of the 7 Council. A warrior of refined taste and a sophisticated friend to all adults. What lies under the mask of
These
his
intros are
hero?
so
Burning
goofy.
fire, a cold dark heart. Today he brings that fire and nice into play as he tries to bring down Team Haseo. We'll follow you anywhere, leader. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the middle-aged star himself. Nala's team made their entrance, and they are pumped.
Toxic.
Good luck, old man. Both teams
I mean,
are
it's
here with
fine,
a breaking sweat.
but
What
toxic.
reaction will we witness today? Quietly, ever so quietly, the big battle is about to begin.
Let's do it. There wasn't any pre-game conversation, so looks like he has a bit of that thorn thing going on. And like before, the healing's a little bit weaker. Ooh, I got it. I got a pretty spicy guard there. Oh. He got the Hangeki. But he is very durable. That I'll give him credit
Didn't
for.
become 4th unit leader for nothing.
Even so, we can't let ourselves lose. I'm gonna finish it now.
All right, let's do it. Good job, Haseo.
Well done.
What the? He opened himself up on purpose.
It's over. The match is over.
I guess Nala made. Well, Nala knows that he's an epitaph user. Whether he likes knowing that or not is one thing.
I wish you the best of luck on your final match, Master Haseo.
So what's he got going on?
So your opponent for the final will be Haseo after all.
Yes, at last, finally!
Huh.
I'll kill him. I'll crush him like a bug.
Do as you wish, but win.
Dang, not the do as you wish.
Hiragi, what is it?
Please stop keeping company with one such as her.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
What's happened to you, Lord Sakaki? You don't act at all like you used to.
This is
Because he's not the person you expected him to be.
Seeing a pansy like you act so unmanly.
What was that?
Hiragi,
Yes, Lord Sakaki.
do you not?
Sakaki's probably gonna hit him with the "got nothing to worry about."
Yes, of course I do. I would follow you anywhere, Lord.
Then return to headquarters.
And don't worry about a thing.
What's wrong, Hiragi?
Very well, as you wish.
People are starting to catch on, Sakaki.
Why not
Do-
just cut him off? That stupid pansy's no good for anything anyway.
Ah, but there is a use for everyone.
And I'm just
Yep,
another one you
Sakaki's-
have to do this for, huh?
Try to be as exploitive as possible.
Oh, don't worry. I really don't care one way or another if I'm a pawn or whatever you want me to be. I don't care what I'm known as, so long as I get to bring him down. Not one bit.
She is very much so like in that revenge mindset.
Grudges.
But I feel like Ida tends to amplify negative emotions, and
is needed to
it
control
seems
Ida.
and Sakaki's trying to work on controlling Ida, so it would make sense that possibly Bordeaux is influenced by Ida in some way. Obviously, the way that the game's kind of framing her shots, it's coming across that way at the very least.
Now then, we've got the final match coming up next. If we win that, then we can fight against Sirius.
Yes. And then maybe we could finally get to the bottom of our situation.
I get the feeling that I'll be able to talk with them once we're in the arena.
I want to agree, but I don't know. The situation isn't ideal.
Be sure to win next time. All right, Haseo?
Yes. I think we got it under control. All right, let's log out and continue the story. We've already hit our side stuff quota for the stream with that hour of bike riding. So I was about to say, trust me, we don't need to do any more bike riding. In fact, we're not gonna do any. We're probably not gonna do any more for the rest of the playthrough of Volume 2. All right, let's with Adelie. Sayo, that's not fair of you to only go off on special training without Cade. Let's go to Lingering Aching Love.
I'm getting the feeling I should just go along.
She got so jealous. It's so funny. But Lingering Aching Love, that is, if that isn't an indicator that Adelie also has a crush on Haseo, then I don't know what is. I'm just saying.
I'm supposed to go into training with Adelie. Fate of lingering, aching love, huh?
Yes, sir. Lingering Aching Love. I was supposed to check for NPCs there, but that was my fault.
Hey, Haseo, you're late.
Why is Alcade?
Yeah, why is Alcade? What is Alcade?
I happened to be passing by when I saw Adelie making preparations to go adventuring. So I decided to go along with her.
Dang. That's diabolical, the third wheel.
Why don't you come?
Adelie probably couldn't say no to Alcade.
It looks like I have no choice but to bring Alcade along too.
Poor Adelie, man. She was trying so hard to be like super secretive about this, and then just bad luck. It's fine though. But on the bright side, Adelie does definitely need the experience. So it's gonna be nice to be able to have her come with. So she already knows Ulrep and Rip Main, because I think I've sat there and I did teach her like all the leftover spells for her and herself to worry about. Yeah, so we're gonna get decent XP from this. So, same with Alcade and Adelie. Both of them need it.
Alright, this is a boss type mission. We'll just go take out the boss shown on the map. Why did things end up like this?
Okay. We could go to the boss right away, but I do think that this is as good a time as any to really get some levels going on the characters. And so this section is going to be very is going to be very broadsword centric, given that the two enemies that we are fighting already both have like a ton of armor. But yeah, you guys can already see Alcade and Natalie both are getting pretty good amounts of experience already. So let's head over to the isolated island over here.
So the day that our loser race has come. Guess this is all part of life. Let me give you a hand.
Okay, Ganesha. I'll take a HP and SP increase. Heck yeah, I'll take that. All right. So, given that these are going to be broadsword centric, we'll probably not see a lot of dual blade and scythe usage probably for a little while, but look how effective the broadsword actually is in doing its job. All right, now the Megiddo Hydra, though, I'm going to need you to leave Natalie alone because, for one, it's not very nice to be hurting one of my teammates. And homeboy decided to take himself out. So, I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it, but let's go ahead and keep our gravity Sajin on. And let's keep getting these sneak attacks up and on go. But look at how much HP and SP that we actually have at the moment due to the oh, yeah, I remember Chaotic Strike. Chaotic Strike was a cool move. It looks cool though, too. And then Bone Crusher should be enough to take this guy out. And I'm guessing that Natalie would probably actually be learning some magic from hers if I wasn't also teaching it to her. It kind of sucks that the spellcasters in this like learn spells through the... I mean, thank you for the full heal, Natalie, but girl, your SP. So we need to get rid of the armor on both of these guys, and then we can get away with using the Divine Awakening. Okay. Oh, I messed up. We'll give a quick small multiplier. I would have been genuinely surprised if I needed anything more than what I put in there. Wait, you saw? That's annoying. All right. Luckily, if I can keep this guy staggered, I was gonna say he's not gonna be able to explode. And Haseo's general power level is still kind of crazy. One of the things that I'm trying to kind of keep in mind though, as we are actively moving along, is that I'm putting into consideration that the big reason why I did nerf Haseo's damage, but I didn't I didn't nerf it as hard as his defenses when we first started Volume 2, right? A lot of it was because when you think about it, nerfing his damage slows down the pace of combat, right? And I say that because he does less damage, which means that the enemies live for longer, which means that sorry. It means that the enemies live longer, which means that fights ultimately just take longer. And I knew I wanted to slow down the pace of combat a little bit, because it's definitely something that, like, if I'm basically one-shotting things all like throughout our time here, spare the things in armor, but you guys also understand what I mean. I just picked a weapon. But I didn't want to slow the pace of combat down to where it's not only boring for me to play, but also just boring to watch. But I am also trying to be just generally like, I do openly acknowledge that it is another way of potentially generally a way of making the fight slightly more entertaining, possibly. All right, that's enough for a plasma blade. I'll take it. There's somebody out there, like, if I got the perfect 6 seconds, can get all the way to 100. And there's probably a trophy for that too, knowing my luck. All right, let's see here. Had to really think about that one for a moment. So thankfully these things are like blind. And you guys are probably more than aware, the consistent damage output is pretty good. The bad news is that the vast majority of my team is probably nearing is nearing like low SP counts all around, mostly because Adelie's doing her job a little too well, when I could also just use potions. Okay, so trying to plan ahead a little bit. We don't have a ton of SP healing items, mostly mostly because we do actively use them. So these things are hard to sneak up on. All right, Megadohydra's armor is down, or Megadohydra B's armor is down. All right, now that both of them are down, we could actually kind of lay in on the pain. I was just gonna say that I wish that slow was applying a little bit more frequently, though. Wait, that chaotic strike was nasty. But I want to say that Adelie's Adelie getting basically blocked by Alcade is honestly like peak comedy moment, because truly, what are the odds that it's like, sweet, I get to be alone with Haseo and then we can do all this stuff together. And then, nope. I just think that it's wholesome in a way, because this is all just fundamentally like on a big misunderstanding. And I think that the silliness of it definitely adds. And plus, it's good to have moments like that. And I will stand by that. It is good to have moments like that in a story that can get very dark and serious very quickly. Because if you don't have moments like that, it's gonna be basically like an adrenaline rush with like a massive crash. At least for me. If the roller coaster is going non-stop, then you end up running into situations where, like, you can get fatigued very easily from just too much stuff that's going on. So I do find that maintaining a balance of crazy versus not is very important, you know? With that said, though, we still have a couple more battles before we are fully done here. And as just a bit of a reminder, for the armored enemies, we do and probably should remove the armor before we do anything else. Darn.
This is it.
We got Plasma Blade, which is fine.
Ready? I didn't even break a sweat.
It sucks that we can't get the excuse me, the Rengeki experience from them. Just because that's just not how the broadsword works, or at least not the ones that I've been using. But honestly, color me impressed that the Megiddo Hydra has like a bit of an all-seeing eye thing going on. And also, I still don't know what Curse does. Just wanted to sidebar on that. I still have no idea what Curse does to this day. But that's probably fine. The Grimoire Angel for the road. And then we have this last battle before we okay, so I broke the armor on all three of them. I think that this will be the time to switch to dual blades and try to at least get one Rengeki out of this. With as many fights as we're kind of actively doing, I want to make sure that we are doing our best to maintain. I didn't like the way that it was shaken. Why were you shaking booty and money? We don't need butt and money shaking. Or maybe we do. Who knows? I had to really like sit there and think about it for a moment. Okay, level 68. Now Cade's not gonna be there. Might be there by the time we deal with the boss here. Wait, where are you? Oh. Whatever you are. So we definitely want to at least use the platform rest here. Just because everyone quite literally was just not in good straits. So that looked like blind there. I think Haseo having slow attack can assist a little. Oh no, that was sleeping gas, because I see Adelie over there. All right, now that we've done this, seems like the ideal for this fight is actually twin blades, which is interesting to kind of see after being in a bit of a dual sword area this entire time, but that guy fell apart like paper real quick.
Adelie, I'm impressed. That was some good fighting there.
Oh, you were great as ever, Alcade.
You're getting along after all.
Yeah, it's just girl thing. So let's see. Okay, so it looks like Alcade does not have any passives on her stuff. So I can actually afford to just give her the loose guardian right now. So there was a world where I sat around and waited for the doppelganger. No thanks, not at least right now. I'd definitely say that we are doing pretty well. What I am going to do is, there you go, Adelie. Get a little bit more magic attack for yourself. Get on the offensive. Become like a blade brandy or whatever they call them. It would have been cool if everyone in this game was like an adept rogue, and that we figured out everything. All right. So it looks like Haseo is like, both of these are nice answers. I think that asking her about the names of them would be better. I'm also glad that she's feeling better. So there's a new type of Ida. Ooh, and you'll leave the third member up to me.
Kun. He's been working all on his own this whole time. All right, let's go help him out.
He did say let's. So, funnily enough, I think that if Adelie's available, I'm probably gonna go with her as my third party member while we go investigate Ida. It's been a little bit since we've actually had to deal with avatar battles. So I definitely do think that's worthwhile.
Sorry for calling you out here all of a sudden.
You know, it's really not like you to be so apologetic, Kun.
Yeah, I guess not. All right then, let's get on with this Ida extermination.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. So yeah, the only person who can't come with is Pi. Not that that would be a good idea anyway. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Adelie, because we've been keeping everybody like pretty decently in touch. So, Kun's probably been taking care of himself a little bit as far as equipment goes, so I shouldn't be too worried about him. Because normally whenever someone gets excused out of the game like really fast, it's normally nothing too crazy. That said though, it looks like this is one of those areas where either the deepest part is going to have Ida, okay, so we can either get the treasure chest or go straight ahead. So yeah, this might be one of those ones where there's Ida just kind of scattered throughout.
I'll crush you.
All right, there we go. Thank you for the minor heal, Adelie. I do appreciate it. But yeah, you can see quite easily that these are definitely these mobs are definitely made more so with Kun in mind, rather than myself or Adelie, just because we just got through running a level 67 area. So it is a bit of a choice to not keep the levels consistent there. Not necessarily good or bad, but it is most definitely observed. I'm just glad we're done with most biking stuff. The nice thing about these mobs is that I can probably get away with just keeping my things on. My blades.
This is a piece of cake.
That said, we aren't going to do a full exploration of this area just because the monsters are too weak. If they were of level or at level, that would be different. Yeah, this is taking the route that Ida's likely in the deepest parts. Which means that we're going to be walking for a little bit. So I am going to use this opportunity to actually use a speed talisman. We want to fight a good amount of these guys just because, as much as I don't want to, the goal isn't necessarily to do a full clear, but at the very least to fight a vast majority of the monsters here. Oh. But yeah, fight a vast majority of the monsters here and open up a lot of objects. And I forgot, I also need to deal with a couple of chims. Okay. It's very interesting to have range support. But it really goes to show you that, at least with the way that the world came out to be, because Haseo can fill in so many gaps, most scene compositions can be pretty flexible at the end of the day. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Where'd all those yawns come from? I had to pull out the sword. It was giving too much of a hassle. Didn't realize how many chips we actually had in our possession. So, the vernacular that Adelie uses, by the way, I don't know how long it's been changed, but yeah, ever since her arms been like that, she's been... Resistant isn't the right word, but maybe the right direction. She has been very resistant to, being like more happy and peppy. like we normally know her for. Ah, son of a gun.
Here it comes. Are you ready?
I think I can get up to 70. I don't know how you get up to 100. Maybe macros aside. Yeah. So with these spellcasters here, I realized that this is rough to like get all the charge attacks out.
This is a piece of cake. You're open.
That was the easiest flank of my life. I'm surprised that the Goblin Nemesis wanted the broadsword.
This is a piece of cake.
Nice, could've got a weapon level up too. Unfortunately, all those battles kind of used up my stuff. My speed talisman. Oh, a new scythe. We could use one of those. What about the paralyzed hook? Let's try out paralyzed for a little bit. I don't know how much the chain thing actually helps for building Rengeki. I was just thinking of, I was in the mindset of, I will take whatever help I can get. Which I think is fair. Alright, so I think I've done enough to warrant just speeding through the rest of this. And sometimes I wish that this was like a proper YouTube Let's Play where I can be like, very zoomy. So we're now in the third block. So I wonder how much Kun has actually been doing himself. Oh, and there's gonna be like a fourth block too. What kind of area did you end up finding this Ida signal in? Because all things considered, like, this is pretty deep in here.
You're open.
That's funny. Has Adelaide been giving me SP? Nice. So could I hit 70 off? Oh, jeez. That wasn't like scary or what have you. As not as much as it just kind of took me off guard for a sec. Oh, that felt vile. Wait, that weapon that Adelaide has, The one for her? That does actually look really nice on, that does really look nice for like her character model and everything. It was just something random that kind of quickly caught my eye. I saw the name and I saw, oh, it died, so it didn't give me the Rengeki. I swear. That's part of the reason why I can't have nice things. All right, what are we dealing with here? Gun line. Can Coon use that? Yes, sirree. So, being realistic, we just need to kill this pack. All right. Geki's pretty good. I think Sparrow counter should likely be enough. God, I was ready to just knock him into a wall and then go, I was about to say, make him bounce on a crazy style. So, we're approaching what I'm assuming is getting close to the end, because golly, 4 blocks. I know some of the later dungeons get a little wild with it, but good. One of the things to keep in mind is that we're going to be basically, if you guys saw the minimap, we're going to be entering the long hallway section.
Damn, this is bad.
Y'all, they wanted to fight so bad. Oh, that guy's about to almost eat a full Rengeki to the throat. But this just goes to show you how many people can actually be. 4 area dungeon is crazy work, by the way. Whew. Adley, you don't need to heal me every time, even though I do appreciate it. It's more than Donald ever did for me.
Here's our chance.
Okay. I don't know, there's something very cathartic, by the way, about the like constant wall bouncing of an enemy. Something about the boom, 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 boom. and the helplessness that the enemies have to deal with effectively. Chef's kiss. All right. Oh, our money's looking tasty too.
You're open.
And so with all these sneak attacks, I'm pretty sure that we're probably going to be safely guaranteed might not be the correct word. These monsters really really be living their own life.
How should we handle this?
Who would hit all three of them? Ooh, hit him with a little twirl. Wait, you're still alive. I wonder how long somebody has been able to juggle like a dead mob into the air.
This is a piece of cake.
That seems / feels like an interesting thing to run into. Interesting that it was just the hallway. Still no indication of Ida anywhere. So there's like a non-zero possibility that it might be at the end room. Yeah, even Kuhn's like, that's weird. So Seeker's Mind suppressed. We could just head back. So we could try taking that upper path. Because we can leave whenever. It was just weird that we hadn't seen it yet. There we go. So it should be a new type of Ida.
Be careful,
And
okay now. Come on.
this is our first time doing an Avatar battle since we've gotten our job extend. And look at that. Look how good we look now. So, thanks to your job extend, Skate's epitaph is powered up and evolved into its second form. So, we can break up an opponent's normal shots with slash, And send out a disc-shaped beam on the 4th slash combo to hit an opponent. And then the usual tutorial for battles. So yeah, you guys can already see like the power difference. Even though, as of right now, it looks like my timing is a little off. But having a 4th hit is nice. But I will say, I do miss the little cape. Just like a thought. And our data drain animation is currently the same. So, was that the only IDA signal?
Good. That should take care of the IDIX.
Okay. Well, we can use the return feather then. There's only the one IDA signal, so. And we got the word eternal.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to make sure that we got some initial experience with the upgraded escape. So I'm guessing with that email from Kuhn, he'll likely be around and able. So hidden forbidden battlefield.
The reason for Sirius's odd behavior is Ida. I've got a bad feeling. I'll follow Alcade.
So hidden forbidden battlefield. That is concerning to say the very least. You guys for this.
Are you the one who contacted me?
Oh no.
Do you know Sirius? You said you knew the reason why he's acting so strange.
Yeah?
What the? Wait a second. You're from Kestrel, aren't you?
No. Is that... You didn't get data drained, so it's not too late. But we don't have too much time to get there. Aseo?
Alcade!
You went there so slowly. Wait,
Try to hang on.
can't hear her voice. It's using the filter thing like...
What is this? My character is fading. No. My consciousness is fading.
No.
Aseo?
No. Alcade, don't go! lose any more friends. Not ever again.
Poor Haseo.
Please, don't go. Alcade, I'm begging you.
Don't cry. Boys don't cry.
That's gotta hurt.
Boys don't cry, do they?
Aw, not her saying the exact same lines.
Stand tall and proud. Haseo. Find entrance. Help take over for me.
I see.
Alcade, you...
I said, don't cry. You're a strong man.
That hurts a little bit. That hurts. I feel like we'll be back here later because of that triad sign. But I do think that we should try our best to honor Alcade's wishes and try to find Endrith.
is gone. She's now become one of the lost ones. I failed again.
And now we have to find Endrith to take her spot. But Haseo's probably not. That's gotta mess with your brain a little bit. Aw, Adelie.
I can't keep this hidden forever. I need to tell Adelie about Alcade.
Oh, that hurts. I actually really did like Alcade. Wait. What do you mean? That the dog... That's crazy. So this one, I'm actually gonna read because I think that you guys can put two and two together. A 16-year-old girl in Sapporo, Hokkaido was found to have fallen into a coma in her home while playing an online game. According to her mother, who was first to discover her, the girl began playing an online game after arriving home at 5 p.m. Around 8:30, the girl's mother went to call her daughter for dinner and found her collapsed on the floor, still wearing her M2D. She immediately called 911 and the girl was taken to the local hospital. The girl's heart had stopped beating by the time she was discovered. Medics were able to restore her heartbeat and breathing using CPR, but her comatose condition remains unchanged. The girl had no major illnesses to speak of and was not acting any differently than usual according to witnesses. This has led some to think that her collapse was due to overexertion from playing the online game too long. The girl is a famous player in the online game, The World. She had reportedly been playing the game every day in order to compete in the game's arena battle. Many of the players who have lost consciousness while playing the world have done so while competing in the arena or while leveling up to help their chances of victory. Some medical professionals claim that the tournament is dangerous for these reasons. CyberConnect Japan has repeatedly denied any culpability for these claims, insisting that there is no scientific proof to be found. In fact, they are prepared to take legal action if this groundless slander continues to impede our business. I think you guys can put two and two together on who this girl is. I'll leave it at that. And then I think the rumors forum is probably just adding a couple of things. Wait, why'd I get a new word here? Oh, there are cards in areas, so I do have to play the world a little bit. That's interesting. So we definitely getting all the Crimson Versus stuff is probably going to be its own thing that we also have to set up. Oh, still they ran syllabus. That's cute. The ideal PKer. Oh god, I hope your wish comes true. That is... You know what? That was a very... You know, I'm glad that we only picked up bits and pieces. Oh, and then Blue Eye Samurai. Oh, Kazubolo and Blue Eye Samurai. I think something that I want to note for this is I like that these are actual players as well. We've been seeing Blue Eyed Samurai come up actually quite frequently with these. But let's talk to Adelie and see if we can come up with the game plan for a third.
Adelie's invited me to go leveling up.
So, I don't know who to actually bring. Probably Gaspard. So we're running a little bit of a double caster lineup, which might be a little rough. Hey, and I'm liking that they're letting me just kind of bring a third person whenever I feel like. So Gaspard gets to eavesdrop.
I wonder what could have happened to Arcade.
Well...
Huh? Did you say something, Haseo?
We're supposed to level up, right? Let's complete the mission and get to the Beast Temple.
Aw. He doesn't have the heart yet. That sucks. Oh wait. I need to remember to save you every once in a while. Thank you for the sprite drop, King. Alright, so we got someone who's flying, and then we got one of those wind genie ones. So something to keep in mind is that I am rocking a party with 2 casters, both who know how to heal. So I don't think it's gonna be world ending, like working with both of them. It's understanding how to actually like combo and work with having 2 spellcasters. But it's funny that we went from needing long swords to just Just in general, just the needing different items. Okay. I'm so glad that both these people know how to heal. All right, nice. I think I set that up quite nicely. Wait, where are we exactly? All right, let's get rid of both shields. So now all of them are kind of openly vulnerable. Which, I mean, some of that's also self-explanatory. Hey, Gaspar, do you really gotta stop fighting in melee range, buddy? It's not working for you. Alright. Switching to the scythe apparently is gonna do the trick. And I'm level 70 now. It's crazy how fast it feels like I'm like growing levels in this. Oh, right. I shouldn't have done this because I have a flying thing in a... All right. I think I figured out the method. Oh, both of them getting paralyzed is lovely. I could have gotten the Rengeki off on the other thing, but it's fine. I didn't even see that egg at first. I just accidentally ran into it. But the bike in this is such a good improvement. They are actually just harassing the ever-living daylights out of Gaspard. I was supposed to say, can you guys just get like stunned or whatever? Oh, that hurts a lot. Okay, there we go. One more. There we go.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, nice. You got a new skill. I was supposed to be like, who looking at me? Why are you looking at me funny? I love that that guy exploded anyway, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, anyway. Ooh. Ow. See, this is why it's good to just have a harvest cleric on tap. And then I'll switch to the scythe to just kind of... Mostly because the game said so. I felt like that was cheap, but like not cheap. It's good XP, which is why I'm not minding as heavily to invest. What? No lucky animal? This felt like a perfect lucky animal spot, but all well.
Even I can win.
Do I have stealth or something? Is that why I've been getting like super easy invasion? All right. Everything should be staggered. How much is Tiger Strike gonna... Oh, Tiger Strike just straight up kills them. I should probably put Gaspard on Rage now thinking about it. Because, that'll likely stop him from, like, wanting to walk into melee range a little bit. There we go. I couldn't line myself up, okay? I think that we should be content. Oh, well. The stealth has been actually pretty helpful, all things considered.
That was perfect timing.
This is it. Are you ready?
If you're... There wasn't a boss for this stage, so I'm not gonna freak out about not getting the Rengeki bonus this go around. I don't really think we need to fight any more mobs. I think just trying to see if we could find some of those objects. And possibly getting even that last treasure chest. Even if it wants to kill me. Of course. Okay. Gaspard, I'm gonna need you to do a little more here. With that offensive magic, of course. Well, were there always 4 here, or did these guys just multiply? I'm thinking that some of them multiplied. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I can actually imagine the chain Rengekis actually being really good for that weapon. Okay. We should be good to get out of here.
Haseo, we did it! All that's left to do is to get the Beast Temple's treasure.
Yepers.
Right.
Did something happen? You seem kind of off today.
Yeah. You should probably say something sooner than later, Mr. Haseo, sir.
Alcade retired.
No, why'd you lie?
Retired? Wait a minute, you mean she quit the game?
No.
Huh?
More Ida. Adelie, stand back! All right. Come on. Come on. I'm right here. Skye!
All right. They really just be giving us Anna, which I'm perfectly fine with. Because look at us, look at how much damage we do to Ida Anna now. And the fact of the matter is that we can also now just get rid of the main attack bullets. Oh, that combo would have taken her out if I was good at this game. Okay. Check break. All right. We've already seen that song and dance before. Meanwhile, Gaspar just singing in the background like what just happened there?
Recode was also attacked by Ida?
I couldn't save her either.
Haseo.
That's gotta weigh on him.
It's the same as with Shino.
It's all my fault. It's all because I had my epitaph stolen.
Ida's
Not your fault.
Recode. Your epitaph had nothing to do with it.
But Master Yada said... He said that the Ida server might have come about because of Ida's increased activity after taking my epitaph. In that case, it really is my...
I know that you're trying to justify it, girl, but
Don't worry about it.
yeah, it's just an educated guess at most.
Sirius changed because he became infected by Ida too. You see, if Sirius hadn't been infected by Ida, then Alcade would still be all right.
Adelie, don't make everything your fault.
This is not.
If you say things like that, then all this becomes my responsibility for not being able to solve anything.
But got another data seed. Not doing too much with them yet. I think though that this should be the sub proc probably. Yep, I figured that was gonna be an upgrade for her. But man, the drama. Got another word. Yep, Gaspard, thank you for
I'm
coming.
gonna go now. There's some things I want to think about by myself.
Aw.
So, good work again today.
Oh, Adelie, poor thing. Well, I'm making the executive decision that we are going to be going a little bit longer today. Think of it as compensation for the bike torture as well as,
Right before Alcade disappeared, she told me to go find Entrance, the former Demon Palace Emperor, whose whereabouts have been unknown since he lost to me. I wonder where he is now.
for the bike and also for the day late. Aww. Yep, keep being curious about Adelie's birds. Why is he like... Oh, once let's read our mind.
But how did Ovan know about Entrance? Damn him. damn him for always seeing through people. Let's see, the first time I visited Indiglut Lu was... Oh yeah, Delta Submissive Tragedies 1000 Oaks was the first area I went adventuring to with Adelie.
Yeah, that was the first time, and then that you blew up on her and made her feel like absolute garbage. I'm not letting that go. Obviously, by the time he had actually gotten this job extend, he has mellowed out significantly since. But we ain't dropping the fact that you treated her like garbage.
Forgive me for saying so, but you look uncomfortable in there. I'm sorry. I really would like to help you get out of there, but Saku would get mad at me if I did. I'm sorry. I have to be going now. But I promise I'll come back again.
Even Bo looks like they got admiration.
That I should go look for entrance. According to Ovan, entrance is supposedly in Indiglut Lu. Okay, let's head for Delta Submissive Tragedy.
So we have to go back to Delta. It's been a minute since we've been in Delta. Because Delta, I'm impressed that Haseo remembered the Submissive Tragedy Oaks. God, this is a level 3 area as well? So just, I guess as a brief reminder, we don't really need to fight anything here. Since we're just going to the hidden area, we just need to get over them. But look at how fast we're able to like maneuver around here. Let's look at this. Sorry, there's something cathartic about doing that. But goodness, how many mobs were out and about? That was wild, how many.
I should be able to. I'm getting a real bad feeling about this.
I better go in ready to fight. Oh, I wonder. I think this is Saku in control right now. And we did learn some important information very early on. I'm not going to say what.
Master N, you know I think you're just the same as me. Let's stay here and have fun forever.
Saku, what are you doing here? Entrance!
Haseo! You've come here to steal Master N from me, haven't you?
Not necessarily.
No, you don't. He's mine! You can't have him! Master N is mine! I won't give him up to anyone. Never!
Oh,
Saku. Saku was infected by Ida too. And this power, could it be that she's an epitaph user?
Yepers.
Damn it, I've got no choice.
Let's say I really pulled up and then all of a sudden there was a battle. He really did just pull up.
Come on. Come on. I'm right here. Sky!
How does it feel like pulling up and then all of a sudden you're like, he's mine, and now you die? Anywho, we got we got Gore, another phase. And so remember the new talents that we've gotten with Haseo's job extent. Oh. Goodness. You're taking a second to throw this. Oh, come on, come on. Get out the way, get out the way. Okay. Why are you so far? Oh, God. Okay. That's a unique attack. So, one thing I did want to talk about, which I don't know if the game would have actually revealed this information or not. I unfortunately just don't know. But I think it's very implicit in Gory's design that Saku and Bo may not actually be two people who share an account with one another. It may actually be the same person with a split personality. And I do think that is a very interesting tidbit. Because both of the personalities of the two have been very intertwined with one another. Okay. Let's dodge this painful blow. Want to get close enough to make sure that we have our attacks land. Yikes. All right, I was not going to let your attack go through. All right, they're almost taken out. Come on. Not another data drain. I'm so lucky that I've anticipated that start is a skip option. All right, we got our turn for a data drain. But yeah, I actually... But you can kind of see how they... You gotta get an idea that, like, they move. But yeah, the CyberConnect has made it so that this all made sense.
Saku!
Haseo? That you?
Bo?
See?
Yeah.
Where's Saku? Is she alright?
Saku was so tired she fell asleep.
Asleep?
Haseo, please. You have to find a way to help Endrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that us freeing them might
Endrance.
help. Might have helped them.
Can't you hear me?
Oh, it's you.
William O'Brien.
Greetings to you too.
Would you mind leaving me alone?
Don't get all weepy on me. Get up already.
Oh,
I've lost everything. I no longer have any reason to awaken in the morning.
Nah, I'm not buying it. You've been nominated by Alcade.
None of that has anything to do with me. After all, she's gone now. I was only able to fight because she was there. Through her strength, I was able to affect the world. But now, she is gone forever. And
Wait a minute. Are you talking about that cat?
Mia, no matter what happened in our lives, she was always my friend. She went away once, but she came back. She was all I had in this world, and that was why I did everything that I could for her. Everything.
did you do everything?
Feeling joy and love and pain at her words made me so happy.
That so-called cat you're talking about is named Ida, and she's a mysterious human-eating monster.
You're wrong. She is she. She was the only one. She was the only one who needed me. But now, she's gone, and there's no one left.
You're kind of going full delusion. I need you to get out of Lululand. Pack it up.
Nothing to do with me. All I want is to be left alone to think about her.
What a load of crap! Don't make me laugh!
Ooh.
If everyone thought like that, then this world would become full of things that had nothing to do with anyone. Don't tell me she was all you had. She's not. You've just been denying everything that wasn't her.
Ooh.
You haven't done anything, and yet you're just giving up without a fight.
But I...
No buts, no excuses.
You gotta love that Jose was able to talk to.
ever needed me for anything.
You've just been blind to that.
Me. I need your help.
Haseo.
Do you feel better? Do you feel better now? And
The rest is up to you. I'll be waiting at the arena. Endrance, it's not Ida that's holding you back now. It's you.
All right. It's almost about time for us to head to the arena, right? But I think that this is actually a fantastic spot to leave things off. So let's quickly see what Pi wants. Growing Evenings Mind Trip. It looks like we'll be now questing with Pi, which is something that we haven't done in quite some time, actually. It's been a couple streams. I think ever since the first stream. So we should basically get ready for that, but eventually. With that said, thank you guys all for watching today. I'm glad that you guys were able to, for those of you who had adjusted your schedule to make time for the stream today, I really do appreciate it. I also appreciate all your guys' patience with the racing. I felt really bad, but it was still pretty good. Nonetheless, we got it all done. Anywho, I do appreciate every single last one of you, and I will see you guys all on Monday. Hopefully we'll actually get to the finals. Not the other game, but you know what I mean. All right. I'll see you guys all in the next one. You guys are awesome.